here. Nice to see you again. What are my leap of Leos up to this week? Let's take a look. Leo, I need to do it again. Hold on. Let me just do that one more time. One more time. I want to get into it. What they're telling me to shuffle these a little bit better. All right, here we go. No, I'm not taking it. Leo. There's an unsettling feeling. Oh, Leo. 9 of Pentacles. Independence. Look at this. Beauty. You got your money in check. Your independence on the financial level, which is a beautiful feeling, Leo. It's a beautiful place to be. Let's see what energy crosses this energy. The crossing energies for me are what help or hinders. Prince of Swords. This is definitely what helps. The Prince of Swords is, again, one of the students. Oh no, in your deck, because again, it's not a page. This is taking action. This is the Knight in your deck. And it's interesting in your deck, it's got this eagle. And the eagle soars above to get a bird's eye view. And yet is driving this chariot. Swords up, sword of truth. So the truth is, you're an independent soul. You know where you're going, how you got there, and what steps you're going to take moving forward. This is very intellectual. This is very decisive. This is knowing where you're going and getting there in a very fast-paced energy. The Tower is what your higher self. This is the breaking down of, I dare say, old regimes, old ways of thinking, to get ready for the new age of Aquarius. The focus and foundation is patience in this transition and really taking care of your emotions and your fire, your action, taking care of your emotional, your water, and your fire, your soul, and the actions you take. Maybe being able to be patient with your emotions, with yourself, because again, Leo, the fire signs really can pop off emotionally. And I'm not just saying, because sometimes when people hear emotionally getting excited or emotionally popping off, they think negative. No. If you've ever been around a Leo that's excited to go and do something, and they just want to go, that's a beautiful energy that energy gets everyone around them. Whether it be, let's go for a bike ride, let's go for, I was into skateboarding as a young teen. So hung out with Leos that just wanted to skate, that just wanted to get out there and go. If you've ever been around snowboarders, if you've ever been around surfers, anyone that wants to go and do, that's that energy. But being patient with yourself. This is slowing down, especially after this Tower. So let's take a look at, there you are, the Queen of Wands. This is the feminine side of you, Leo, because you have both masculine and feminine fire. And this is a warm fire. This is a warm, generous, charismatic queen. She is one that encourages others, but at the same time won't put up with any guff. In the future, listening to your intuition, this is maybe going silent and not telling people exactly what this queen is planning. Oh, how you see yourself, loving yourself, filling up your cup. And that's a beautiful thing when you fill up your cup. And I also like in your deck that this cup has got a shadow. So you're filling your cup and knowing your shadow as well. That's where the other people see you, as walking away. Maybe from all these cups that you have filled. How many times have you filled your cup when no one has brought a full cup to you? These could have been experiences that disappointed you, that were not emotionally fulfilling, and other people see you as filling up your cup and walking away from those who do not have full cups. That's their job. Hope and or fear is the Four of Wands. Now, I find this very interesting, that the Four of Wands in your deck really does remind me of the Wheel of Fortune. It also reminds me of a ship's wheel, which brings me back to that combination, that fire and water, which really does create steam. We all know that fire signs can get steam, so I think that's funny. The Nine of Wands. And in your deck it says up here cruelty, and this is mentally being cruel to yourself, worrying about that which you cannot change or control. And do you see how the swords go either way? So I read that is going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And staying up at night as to what you should do, how you should do it, what direction are you going in. This is really the epitome of Nine of Swords. And it can be cruel to yourself. And it's right across from this tower. So, bottom of the deck, the energies that you may or may not be seeing is your own fire, Ace of Wands. That's what she has right there. So, let's clarify. Let's go deeper on this, Leo. Let's find out. Because you're looking good. Now, I'm noticing the numbers as well. 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Swords. Are you worried about your independence? Are you worried about your money? Is that what you're worried about? Well, you have it. Because that's what you think about, you bring about. So you don't want to be thinking cruelty about yourself. And Leo, I know it's a short-lived phase. That if you are, and I could easily read this Nine of Swords as planning as well. Going back and forth, pros and cons. There's a lot of ways I could read this. So, 9 of Pentacles for my leap of Leos. What are you going to leap into next? Look at how he's looking directly at that. Justice. Balance. Very much feeling balance, not just over head and heart, and again, that's what these 9s could speak of, but balance. This is a balance card as well. Balance. Justice. I just heard Justice for All. It's a great album. And Justice for All. And the independence. But this is rivalry. Combativeness. This is, I don't want to say drama because it minimalizes. But this is competition. And what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling is that you don't have competition, Leo. That everyone that thinks they are at your level, whatever industry you're in, whatever you do to create this 9 of Pentacles, it's been the balance that you have found between your emotions and your actions, between your masculine and your feminine energies within you, between your head and your heart. And this Justice card is really, it really speaks of I keep hearing injustice for all. So for all you guys, and I say guys, I don't want to hear, I say guys. It's guys. For all you guys that have employees, that it almost feels like you're taking everyone up with you, that aligns with you. So what's this Tower? I'm curious. Ace of Cups. That's how you see yourself. Something has happened. For some of you, it's when I see the Justice, you have learned how to really take care of yourself. Love yourself, because there's only one cup. Fill your own cup up. Not put other people first. Put yourself first. And the strength, there you are, showing up. The strength to get through this Tower, this breaking down of what you thought you were going to be, of who you thought you were, of maybe even the way you were going to get fame, fortune, if that's what some of you are. Well, you're Leo, of course. That's a stereotype, I know. But there is a real, when you think about Aries and I am, Leos shine because they know who they are. Leo sons know who they are. I have a couple kids that are Leo moons, and again, sun and moon signs, again, very different, just based on the energy of action and receptivity, of masculine and feminine, of ego and intuition. So a lot of times, and it's difficult for the Aries moons. I said Aries moons, I got one of them too. Leo moons, of the two children that have the Leo moons, they can sometimes, that Leo energy of ego, that I know my intuition, I know what I'm feeling, I know, and sometimes they don't. Again, they're kids, they're learning. But when I see an Ace of Cups, clarify a Tower moment, that is you loving yourself after a big breakdown of who you were supposed to be, who you thought you were, and what direction you were going, and how you were going to get there, and the strength to do so. Now, I want to go to how you see yourself, Ace to Ace. Taking a risk with the Fool on a relationship. Beautiful. That's beautiful. That's also higher learning, spiritual learning. This is a real, serious, high-level relationship. And trusting not only in the love that you have for yourself, but the love that your significant other has for you. Taking a look at that shadow. And this could have hit you like a ton of bricks with the Tower. For some of you, not all of you. And that's a beautiful thing. It really is. So let's see what you're balancing out. Because again, this Justice and Temperance is really talking about balance. Being defensive, not being defensive is what they corrected me. And taking a look, planning, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see 9 of Wands, because putting up your walls, that's what I feel like this, but 2 and 7 is 9, so that's why I'm getting that energy, but putting up those walls so that you can really balance out yourself, your plans, your future. Interesting. And this is making a decision, planning, but the traditional Rider-Waite, the character has the world in his hand, and he has chosen a wand. And that's choosing one of two paths. Maybe the one that you were building, going on, walking down, taking action on, no longer serves you anymore. Interesting. and that you are taking a different path that might be uncomfortable for you. However, it's the best way to go. Let's see what this Queen of Wands has to say. She's a communicator. She wants to communicate. What is she communicating? She could be, again, a communicator, podcaster, someone who fights for the rights of others and justice for all. I kept hearing that. And the devil. The devil is fear. The devil is doubt. The devil is really, I keep going back to the shadow side. For a lot of you Leos, you have really taken a look at your shadow side and communicated about it, and maybe taken a good look and communicated what it is that you've learned, what it is that you've seen, what it is you experience, so that others can also see the either injustice of what's going on here in our world, but how you can find your own justice for all. High Priestess. Again, this is very bringing me back up to that tower. This is Mars, Pluto, Scorpio energy. Do you see that moon? It almost looks, sometimes I see a black hole in this death card, but I also see a lunar eclipse in it, that there is light behind this dark black hole, right? This is the shedding of old. And really taking a look. And do you notice how it went, again, knowing your dark side, your shadow side, and loving it, really loving who you are inside out. But leaving those old thoughts, ways that you thought you were going to be, how you were going to approach life, move forward, and planting, but the seeds that you have planted, and again, being very patient, 7 and 7 right here, that this will come to fruition. It's close, it's coming. So, how other people see you, oh my God, there it is. Walking away from old ways of being, from old programs, from old structures. This particular tower very much reminds me of corporate slavery, right? And again, being right above the hierophant. Now, I can read this two different ways, that a relationship has just come crashing down. That's how other people see you, that it nearly destroyed you, but you came up on top with the Strength card and the Ace of Cups with a lot of self-love. And the 6, slowly moving away. This is emotionally moving away, mentally moving away from that which tried to destroy you, Leo. Beautiful. Learning. This could be learning a new skill, a new way of making money from home. I always see the 4 wands, but in your deck, this is the wheel. It very much puts me in mind of the Wheel of Fortune. And if you notice, there's 2 figures in here, both masculine and feminine. And with the page being right up above the tower, this is learning, relearning how to maybe make money, how to create money, how to build, again, with this page, a new home, a new way of being at home. This could also mean a child for some of you, and you being very much in your head about it. Don't worry, there we go. There's that ace right there, that which you do not see, which was underneath the deck. That your High Priestess, that your intuition knows this is the way. And the Page of Swords. Again, a learning page learning how to control your thoughts, learning how to really take that inspiration, that fire, that wand, and run with it. And that's the wand that we talked about out of the 2 of Wands that you have chosen. Don't worry about it. Don't be cruel to yourself, Leo. Go with it. Bottom of the deck, equal give and take. balance, which is what I saw right at the beginning there. Balance. Let's get some angel numbers on this. I see 86, I see 86 and 68. Let's do those two first. 86. First, your current lesson is to step back that anything that is making you feel low and drained. It could be the thoughts about this tower. Tower showed up twice for you, Leo. So really, this overthinking. You've made it through the tower. You are loving yourself. This is this is how you see yourself, and this is beautiful. Taking a risk, maybe on love with a new high-level relationship, or learning how to love yourself in a spiritual, metaphysical way, which has really torn down your idea of what real and fake is. Ah, yes. 68. You may feel as though you're being blocked, but know that your angels are redirecting you, yes, towards long-term goals. Beautiful. Just know that, Leo. 685 is the next one I see. 685. 685. Change isn't bad, and that's exactly what the tower speaks of. It's a blessing. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to know that you will experience many changes on your path. Trust that the best way forward will always be revealed to you. The best way forward will always be revealed to you. Just know that. 72. I just saw 72. It's important to reconnect with yourself, yes, and your internal world, in order to experience more clarity in your external world. That's a good piece of advice. Absolutely. 786. Let's do 786. Angels are reminding you the power of the word no. When you say no to energies that are draining and challenging, you clear space in your schedule for the manifestation of miracles. That's a good piece of advice right there. It really is. Because a lot of people don't know how to say no. When I think about the corporate slavery, I think a lot of people just got to say, no, I'm not staying. No, I'm not doing that project. No, no, no. That's too much. I see 857. It's the last one I see. Now, any numbers that I do not speak aloud, Leo, those are numbers. Those are personal messages for you. Grab yourself a book and follow the link in the description box below, and those are personal messages for you. Once you get the book, you can follow along with every read. You are being guided to remember the power of your mind, and emotions. What you focus on and have faith in will be created in your life. And that's what I see for you, Leo, and I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.